Hey everyone, it's Faheem here and welcome to this video by MedLearn. We are going to be talking about a slightly different topic actually, and that is things to consider or know as a pharmaceutical technician. As always folks, subscribe, like and share, and let's get into the video. I'm doing this topic because it's a topic that needs to be discussed. It's a topic that we need to have an understanding of as a pharmacist, as a technician, as a dispenser, or for those of you folks who are looking to go into this industry. Number one, the first thing I want to define what is a pharmaceutical technician. Okay, this can be thought of as a professional who is registered with the GPHC and is involved in the supply, preparation and dispensing of medicines. Key things to consider here folks. Number one, how does this differ, and let me get my pen, how does this differ from a pharmacist? Well, first of all, how do you become a technician? You have to do a course, minimum 2 years. Minimum 2 years. Number one, it has to be accredited by the GPHC. And for those of you who don't know who the GPHC are, General Pharmaceutical Council, they are our regulatory body. They are essentially, they're our, you can say, the policing for pharmacy. So you have to do a course that they recognize. And there's various companies out there that can help you with this. Normally, it's a level 3. So in the education system, there's levels to education. For example, when you were a 3-year-old, it's a different level. When you go to, for example, university, it's level 6. When you do a master's, level 7. So this is a level 3. You then need to register with the GPHC. What does that mean? That means that you have to follow their code of conduct. That means that you have to abide by their rules. So you're registered. That's what that means. And there's various different competencies or code of conduct for pharmacists. So you have to be honest. You have to essentially not lie. You have to maintain professionalism, do what's best for the patient, and so on and so on and so on. So you're registered, which means if you do anything against this or these standards, you could be in front of the council and you could lose your registration. The thing is, what you need to learn from this, number one, it's minimum 2 years. Number two, you are registered with the GPHC. So if you're caught swearing, if you're caught being a naughty boy, naughty girl, you could lose your license. What about salary-wise? The salary does increase. I would say if you're a pharmaceutical technician, you're looking at about, and if you're good, which I'm sure you are, you're looking at £14 an hour upwards. In terms of the daily activities you're going to be doing, you're going to be involved in the technical side of things. You're going to be dispensing. You're going to be, I would say, playing a role in management as well. You'll be dispensing, you'll be managing, whether it's a hospital pharmacy or a community pharmacy or even general practice. You're going to be dispensing. You're going to be involved in medicines management. Now what we're seeing is, and I would encourage every single technician and dispenser to actively be involved in the patient care. Measure their blood pressures. Take their patient history of the interview. With AI, there is so much we can do. So not only are you doing a role that just involves dispensing and medicine management, vaccinations. You could even gain training for blood testing and removal of blood. So there's a lot you can do. And yes, the salary does increase, but folks, it's 2 years. How this differs from a pharmacist. Number one, a pharmacist, you have to go to university. It's a 4-year degree. And then you have to do your exam. So in total, 5 years. Pharmacists get paid more because the role is different, the responsibility is different. It's not that one role is higher or better than the other, it's a different responsibility. That's all it is. So here, you would go down this route. And I would say if you're looking to become a pharmaceutical technician, absolutely you should. But think about how you can develop your skills. Don't just fall for the trap that I'm just dispensing. There's more you can do. You can treat, you can manage, you can diagnose. Absolutely. Within a certain limit, yes, you can. You do it all the time. And some of you folks won't like this, but we do it all the time. Of course, with the help of AI and the support of a pharmacist and with governance, yes, you can. If I said prescribe, you can't prescribe, but you can prescribe over the counter. It might not be a POM. So, things to know as a pharmaceutical technician. Number one, you are registered by the GPHC. You have to follow the code of conduct. Minimum 2 years. Salary increases. More responsibility. Is it worth it? Thumbs up, absolutely. Thank you for watching, folks. Hey everyone, it's Faheem here and welcome to this video by MedLearn. We are going to be talking about a slightly different topic actually, and that is things to consider or know as a pharmaceutical technician. As always folks, subscribe, like and share, and let's get into the video.